So after today's update, I didn't make it back to Dunk as well because I gave myself a head injury preparing to shoot a video about the plane I learnt to fly in. So poor Annemarie has had to drive all the way up from Devon. It's taken her 3.5 hours. I've been in hospital in Banbury all afternoon. And I'm going to show you guys, just very quickly, what a
significant event took place.
And I'm going to come back here. I mean, guys, I walked into an RSJ. I cracked my head open. Blood poured down my face. I passed out and I threw up. And the pilot...
That's the plane you took me flying in the first
That's
time.
right. That's the plane I learnt to fly in.
That was a toy plane.
And the pilot of that tail dragger that we saw land in my video earlier, which is actually a carbon cub, was the only person here, and he drove me to hospital. I passed out in his car, bleeding profusely. So that is what I learned to fly in, and I'm going to do a different video on that. I've come back here. They've let me out, having stitched me up. I spent all afternoon in hospital. But this RSJ, I walked into that. I had my baseball cap on, I was looking down, and I walked into that and found myself down on the floor. I'm not going to do it again. So guys, this is a little interim update, and I will come back here because I've got to leave the plane here, drive back to Devon, and when I'm certain I'm okay to fly, I'll come back in a few days. See, I had the GoPro up here, filming the plane for the take. What did you think?
I remember thinking, there's no way this thing is going to fly. It looks like a toy aeroplane. And it was my first ever flight with you. Do you remember?
I do remember it.
Very hungover.
Those are the days.
Yes. It's so intimate in there, isn't it?
I've got to just show you this, guys, quickly. This is an amazing aircraft. It's got a 60 horsepower Volkswagen Beetle air-cooled engine in it. That's the fuel gauge. And I will do a full story about this because my maiden solo flight after getting my PPL is a story in itself. But I'm just going to put the cover back on it before we go. And then go back and drive home.